Hey everyone, it's Andrea and I am back at it again with a board game haul. I literally just filmed my last board game haul, but I'm filming this one separately to kind of break it up. So those were all the games that I purchased with Hannah. I will leave that link for that video down below. But now we're going to go into all the games I purchased prior to that, which there's not a ton here to go through, but I have played them almost all of them. So let's go through starting with my favorite, I think, and that is Tiny Towns. I love Tiny Towns. This is for 1 to 6 players, and I have played it by myself. I have played it with just Nick. I have played it with just Hannah, ? I'm not sure. And then I have played it with 4 players. And I played it with 5 players too. Did we? I don't think Nick actually played them, so I might have only been with 4 players then as well. Anyways, here are the instructions. So there's a couple of different ways to play this game. There is just the general way that they have it set up. There is also town hall rules, which makes it a little bit easier. And then there's also the solo variant, which I have played this solo. I quite liked it solo. It's a very fun, quick game. So the idea of this is there are different building cards and there's no levels on them or anything like that. There was another game we played. Cascadia has different levels for the cards, but like this one, you always have the cottage. And then for the next building, there's like a bunch of different options. So the game kind of changes every time you play it because there's different building options, but you always have one of each color of the buildings, as well as your own personal landmark, which that is specific to you. And then everything is scored at the end on these score sheets. You all have your individual little game board, whether you're playing solo or with multiple people. Then you have your resources, and whenever you're playing just the general game, you take turns picking resources. So let's say I want a red resource, everyone picks a red resource, and so on through there. Then you're trying to build the buildings on this card. So love this. I will put a how to play like I have been for other videos down below. It is probably my favorite game out of all of the games that I have. It does tie for a couple of the games, but this one is super, super fun, and I would really recommend it because it is quite easy to explain, but it is very, like, a little bit of a thinker. So I do quite like Tiny Towns. My next favorite would probably be Cascadia. I think Cascadia is so stinking fun. I have not played this by myself yet. I have not had the chance, but I have played it with 2 people as well as with 4 people, and I think that it was fun both ways. I don't think that either one was better or there was really a difference. So this is a fun one for that. Like I said, there is a single player, which I have not played yet, but you have your rule book, you have your scorecards, which we have 2 games. Well, technically I had 3 games because one was two of them are two player. Then you have your little bag of animal tokens, wildlife tokens, and you have your bag of tiles. You have your cards, which, like I said, this one, it's kind of similar to Tiny Towns in a way because there is different cards that you're trying to meet the conditions of. And this one's really nice because it does have levels. So this is level A, so it's the easiest, and they get harder as they go. But again, you get a different gameplay based on the different cards that you get. So I think this one's really replayable, and everyone liked this game. This was one that I didn't really like the theming of. I'm not like super into this. I like cute animals. These are very like more realistic animals in the theming. But once I saw a how to play on this and a gameplay, I was sold. This is another one that I think my mother-in-law would really like to play, but everyone loved this. I thought Nick wouldn't like it because he goes back and forth based on if he's winning or not, if he likes Tiny Towns. But Cascadia, I was like, I don't think he's gonna like it, but he loved Cascadia. He thinks that it's a little bit easier than Tiny Towns, which I do agree that the like level A cards are easier than Tiny Towns, but I think once you get up in the levels of the cards, it's going to be a little bit harder. But I love Cascadia. I think both of these games, I think more so this one, I think everyone would really like, but I do quite like Tiny Towns, and I want to think that everyone would like it. Let's go through, I guess, all the games that I have played. This is Catan, still not sure yet. Rivals, and this is a 2-player card game. I'm pretty sure you can also play this. No, it's only 2 players, so you can't play this by yourself. I want to play this with Hannah just because I think that she might like it. She doesn't really love Catan, but I do think that they are very different, but also kind of the same, but very different. This one is all cards. I did also, in my last haul, show y'all that I picked up the Catan like dice game, which is a 1 to 2 player game, which I have not played yet. So you do have your, it's quite lengthy. It's quite lengthy of a rule book for a little card game. And then you have your cards. So this is I think that this is like the base deck. And then these are additional decks. So there's like different levels to this one as well. And then you have your 2 dice and then your 2 like little tokens. So you have those if you have the most of X and Z. I think it's like the most, I don't remember. It's based on the cards you have in front of you. But this game is super fun. I really like it. Again, it's a game that based on if Nick's winning, he either likes or dislikes. But you have different cards and you're kind of building out a city and trying to collect resources to do so. And you win whenever you get X victory points. I don't remember if it's 12 or somewhere around there, victory points. And it is super fun. Again, not a game that I think theming wise I'm very into, but I did quite like just regular Catan, somebody let me know please. Did quite like it even though I don't really like the theming. I think it's fun and I think that this is a very different game compared to the regular game, and even this I think will be quite different, so I'm excited to play all of those. The next game is I believe the last, no, there's a couple more games that I've played, but I think, actually hold on, let's do these first. So I do have these, and these are from Button Shy Games, and this is Sprawlopolis, and then this one is Ugly Gryphon Inn. I don't know if I'm pronouncing either of those right, but these are little card size games, and I see a lot of people talk about Button Shy. Specifically, if you go on their website, these are 2 of the more popular ones. I think I might have pre-ordered the expansions for this one, so whenever I was on there, I wanted to get this game because it looks like a city building game, and it is quite fun, but I bought this one for me, and then I figured, oh, Nick will like this one because it's very like dungeon-y and kind of theming towards him. And I did like this game. It wasn't my favorite, but maybe the more I play it, I only played it once, I believe, and I won. So I think that that was a little discouraging because I wanted it to be a little more difficult. So I'm going to play it again. So on the back, you have different like condition cards with the points on the top. And then on the back, you have the like city blocks. And the idea of this game is you pick 3 of the condition cards. And this is what you're trying to get extra points. And then you have to add up all the points on the top. And if you get more points than that, you win the game. But then there's also some other conditions, like you get points taken away for the more roads you have. And then for the groupings of your largest, you get specific amount of points and things like that. It was fun, but like I said, I won on the first try and I wasn't really trying. So I think I want to play it again. And maybe it was just the card, like the rule cards I got might have been easier ones. So super cute, really teeny tiny. And then the next game, I also have played this one as well. And then, like I said, I bought this one because I thought Nick would like it because of like the theming. And this one is, I think, a little bit more complicated. Maybe. Like I said, I didn't play that one, so maybe some of the other cards are more complicated. But this one is about a bar and an inn, and you have all of these different guests. And each guest has things that are like attributes to them, but it also has things that irritate them. And the idea is you have X amount, I think it's 4 people in your bar, and then you move 1 to your inn, and then you're kind of like seeing, does the things at the bar, if there's a lot of them, bother the people at the inn? Then you have to get rid of them. And then also there are conditions on top, like this one says if there are 4 or more beer in the inn, you have to do this. So it's kind of like paying attention to a lot of things at once. Not only are you paying attention to the attributes of the people at the bar, but then you're trying to pay attention to what irks the people in the inn. And the idea is, I think you have to have 7, at the end of the game, you have to have 7. If there's more than 7 in the discard, you lose automatically. I think you have to have more than 7 at the end of the game or something like that. But I really like this one. I played this one a bunch of times and I did not think I'd like it so much, but it was very, very fun, very puzzly. And then we'll get into, well, I'll actually just go over this one and then we'll move into Unstable Games because I did place quite a little haul with Unstable Games. I did play one of them, but we'll go over this one first. This is Doomlings, and I thought this just looked so cute. And on Amazon, I did put the deluxe edition in my wish list, and Hannah was like, oh, I saw the like $25 one at Target. I don't remember if I bought this at Target or Walmart, but I went and I was like, oh, well, I don't really need the deluxe version. I don't think they had it on Amazon maybe. But that's the box, and it's just like a card game. You have like they're little Doomlings. I haven't watched how to play it. This is one of the ones I just thought was really cute. Not sure if that will bite me in the butt later. So I've played a couple card games that I haven't been super excited about, but I'm excited to play this one because it looks really, really cute and kind of simple. But yeah, that's Doomlings, and I think I've seen it at Target, Walmart, and on Amazon. It was $25. That's the only reason I remember anything about it. But this was one of the games I bought like kind of early, like one of the earliest ones that I got in this journey. And then we will move into, oh my goodness. Then I did place an order with Unstable Games. I mostly wanted to get this. I had planned on giving this game to Nick for Valentine's Day, like one of his Valentine's Day gifts. But I ended up opening it early, and y'all, this led to a 2-hour all-out argument brawl in my house. So be careful, that's all I'm saying. So this is a 2 to 6 player game. It is super fun. If you like Unstable Unicorns, this is made by the same people. I did get the Not Safe for Work Unstable Unicorns, but they also have the regular one and the kids one. But this is very similar to Unstable Unicorns, but a little bit more difficult. Just a smidge more difficult because there are also dragons in this. So this one you are trying to collect, like that one's unicorns. This one you're trying to collect little creatures in the different like families. I don't remember exactly what they call them, but they're in different like little families. And then you have your main like party leader in your party. So the way to win this is if you have one person in your party from every like family. I don't remember what they call them, classes or family. Then you could either win by that or you could win by slaying 3 dragons. So it's pretty easy. It does get pretty heated in this house, but it's fun. It's a fun game, and I would recommend it if you like Unstable Unicorns, but you want something a little bit more challenging. Then another thing that I got was just for literally no reason besides the fact that it was pretty is I did get the Unstable little dice. I think they have 3 different colorways, but I got the rainbow because y'all know I love rainbow. I also did pick this up. I didn't pick this up in the order. I did order these specifically from Unstable Games, but I did get this at a local game store, and it was 50% off, so I thought that that was a great deal for a expansion for Unstable Unicorns. This is called Rainbow Apocalypse. It was like $8, but it just is a like additional pack for Unstable Unicorns. There's some really, really cute ones in here. Tiniest Unicorn, Innocent Bunnycorn. I loved the Nay cards in this one. It says, Nay, thank you. The Not Safe for Work ones are really intense. And then you have like 2 little baby unicorns. So you have some different upgrades, downgrades, magic items, and also some unicorns. So very excited for that. And I was really excited to pick it up at 50% off. I was like, the next day they posted online that it was everything in that section was 75% off, but still happy to get it 50% off. And then I also did pick up the little collection of Happy Little Dinosaurs because it looks so stinking cute. So this is Happy Little Dinosaurs, and it is a little game. You have your little individual boards. It says, lately it feels like we're all just dinosaurs trying to avoid the falling meteors. In this 2 to 4 player game, you'll try to dodge all of life's natural, predatory, and emotional disasters. You might fall into a pit of hot lava, get attacked by saber-toothed squirrels, or be ghosted by your dino date. But the dino who survives it all wins the game. And I thought that looks just kind of cute, fun, and sweet. So you have your instruction booklet. And then everything else, I haven't opened this. Everything else is in here. So you have your little individual dinos, and then you have your little tokens and the cards. I am very excited to play this one. So excited so that I normally don't buy expansion packs before playing the game, but I just knew I would like this one. So I did get, oh, we could have played this. Oh. I did get the 5 to 6 player expansion pack. I don't even know what I bought. We could have played this whenever Nick's friend was here, but well, we live and we learn. And maybe we could actually play it this weekend. I think the next, not this game night that's coming up, and then not the next one, but the next one we all have 5 players. So we're like, there's not actually a lot of games for 5 players. So we'll have to play that one. And then I also got these 2 expansion packs as well. I think this was everything that they offered for Happy Little Dinosaurs. So this one here is the Perils of Puberty, which looks super, super cute and sweet. So it's time to talk about changing body. The 54 card expansion pack will take you back to the days of terrible acne, raging hormones, and carnivorous classmates. Or maybe those are just dinosaur things. And then this one here is the dating disasters. The only thing worse than falling meteor, a first date. In this 54 card expansion pack, you might dodge the dreaded friend zone, encounter a giant catfish, or go out with a dino who says, I love you way too early. Awkward. So very excited for these. I think this is gonna be such a cute little fun game, and I don't know why I didn't realize I bought the bigger person expansion pack. So I'm going to have to play this like this weekend. So that is, I'm looking around like, is that everything? I think that's everything. I've hauled all the games I have now. Where has the time gone? I did back 2 games. I backed Castles of Burgundy. I did get just like the regular classic pledge, no miniatures. And then I also backed Sleeping Gods. And that one I did buy the complete collection pledge, which was very expensive, but I am very excited for it. So that is everything for this video. The next video that you probably will see game-wise is going to be what I played, which I'm very excited for because I think already I've played over 30 games this month and the month is not over. So that is everything, my friends, and I will talk to y'all in the next one.